Welcome back to our fun Wednesday fun time for things that are fun.
Always fun.
Sexual Wednesdays.
Nope.
Okay.
That's not allowed on Twitch. Now I'm picturing you, that awful human being who just has their clipboard and is just like, no wrong answers, I just want you to tell me incredibly convoluted question, and then you give like an answer that you think is good, and they just go.
So your husband, he's a terrible person, right?
What? No.
Yes. And do you think that why?
Well, maybe now we'll lean into that.
Don't torture the woman.
Okay, so I won't ask about her sex life. Fine. Yeah, I don't.
Were you actually going to ask that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's incredibly inappropriate.
So maybe you're right. Okay, maybe it is. I'm just. Okay, that's all my questions.
Okay. We thank her for her time. And
Are there any phallic imageries in the Church of Script?
Not particularly, no. It's more of a Prospera thing,
Okay.
ironically.
Is there anything reflective nearby, like anything metal that I could use to shine?
or we could just shoot at him.
As you sort of think you're like reflective, and you just look right at Reginald.
Reginald looks right back at you and just goes.
Reginald also has a vibrantly bright teal hat and a half cape. Reginald is the brightest thing you've seen in weeks.
All right.
And you bet he keeps that armor so sparkly clean.
I just feel like Reginald looks like a little bit like Elton John.
It's Elton John cosplaying a musketeer.
Who's also a turtle.
Who's also a turtle.
All right, Reginald. Do you think you can take another shot?
Like it's Elton John cosplaying Oogway dressed as a musketeer. I want to target him with the lightning zappy zap.
Do you know what the range is on that?
I do not.
Okay, because you're about 100 meters away, but I'm going to check because that might be line of sight.
Anakin!
I want
Anakin!
to.
Please!
He's killing me.
He's killing me!
He's killing me.
I need him.
He's too dangerous to be left alive. All right, Star Wars prequel memes aside, I'm just gonna unlimited power this dude if I can.
They've got a splash potion of poison.
Actually, we don't know that any of them are alchemists. We know that they're ritualists, which is
The mother is.
The question is, did they get to the Nether and find a blaze rod?
Yeah. Have they collected any dragon's breath?
shame, double shame. Both been playing too much on your Christian Minecraft servers.
Server. One server.
Server.
Mhm.
Sorry, server. Just the one.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Just the one Christian Minecraft server.
We're not even allowed to put our beds together.
That's not true. You have a rainbow bed in like the main room.
We do.
Okay, so maybe we have a rainbow bed in the main room.
In the eyes of God.
Mm-hmm.
But we make sure there's always a Bible between everybody.
Gotta leave enough room for Jesus.
Yeah. Reginald. Kick down the door!
Or just open it. Try pulling first.
As soon as he said kicks down the door, just boom.
Don't listen to this useless pacifist! Kick it down!
He kicks it. Nothing happens. We open it normally. It opens.
They forgot to lock it. Like, they had fully intended to lock it.
Oh, darn, did you lock the church door?
God, Veronica, of course I locked the church door.
Boom! See, they can't even get in. Creak! But, yeah, mentally we call him Reggie, but no.
He's Reginald Clarkswell III, I believe.
The second.
Second.
I thought that the third was a little bit too ostentatious.
God damn it.
One, I'm chopping off his hand.
All right, he's restrained.
Like
Chop.
specifically aiming for his outstretched hand to just...
Henny is saying, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be against you in a court of law, and Jesus Christ!
Shuffle it and draw.
Gonna be a red one today, boys.
Mm-hmm. The look has to change eventually.
Oh, that's... yeah, I mean... I feel like you shouldn't go to a casino with that attitude.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing about luck, right?
It's kind of non-existent.
Yeah.
Also, casinos are rigged.
Yeah.
Well, okay, here it is.
4 of clubs. It starts raining.
No! Ugh, hate rain.
All right.
Let's head out. Elgorn's at the front.
My dad once flexed so hard he converted a man to Christianity.
Christ saves.
He did. He was at the gym pumping iron, and a dude is like, "You're so buff. Why are you so buff? Are you a firefighter? A policeman?" He's like, "I'm a pastor. Come to church." And man said, "Okay." And he's a regular member of the church now.
I'm buff for Jesus.
Yeah. That
Moving
wasn't
on.
quite how John McPartney did it, but
That would be a good mashup. Shit.
John McPartney?
yeah.
All right.
It's McCartney. I fucked up. Okay?
Just so confused. This till the past like 10 minutes.
But his name is Paul.
What?
It's John Lennon.
I thought it was John McCartney.
No. John Lennon is
John-
Paul McCartney.
We're just trying to run a show here.
Wait, okay. I know Ringo Starr.
Yeah,
The fourth one.
George Harrison.
You're making that one up.
And the 5th one.
It was the guy that they hired after John died, and he had different teeth.
You really don't have good luck. It's just black card, black card, black card, black card.
Like, I get the occasional black card because it's like, that's
You'd
just the
expect
odds.
50-50.
You'd expect 50-50.
Yeah, if you were an idiot.
That's the evening.
The problem is no roadside creature will ever match the fucking snails.
Oh god, the acid snails. Just slowly making their way up your clothes, and then they get to a patch of open flesh and just...
Well, the best was I had a character who was really silly and dumb, and one of them grabbed my eye because I tried to look at it too close, and so the person that ripped it out of my eye for me was like, "Sorry, Mongrel, couldn't get it out. It wormed its way into your head." And Mongrel's like convinced that there's this snail living inside his head because nobody would tell him the truth.
Okay, that sounds like a great event, but best event ever was the roadside marinara.
Right! Oh my god! The roadside marinara.
It was a positive draw card. Discovered it off to the side. Was just some marinara that someone had abandoned, nice and fresh. And it was just like, if you eat it, you'll get healing. And it was just like, but I don't want to eat it. But I want the healing.
And you see their adventurers patrolling around as they get ready. And for the most part, all of them look normal until Shrunk looks over, and there's a dude who looks like exactly like him, down to like the same make of like Shrunk.
It's shrunk.
It's shrunk.
It's shrunk. Is he at the same height?
A little bit.
Which one's smaller?
Roll science. It's tough to tell from here. You gotta eyeball that distance, right?
Oh, luckily I have 3 dots in science and 6 mental.
6 mental, really?
Yes.
Wow.
That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 17.
These guys are like a ½ inch apart.
But which one is smaller?
It seems like the other one's a little smaller. It has
Yes,
a small
it's
nick
shrunk.
in the ear too.
It's shrunk.
Both of them just sort of like blink.
You should go over and say hi.
Or maybe you should really not go over and say hi. That's kind of the 2 extremes. I'll go over and say hi, though.
Yeah, you make introductions. The guy's name is Gorg. He's a mercenary. Standard story. It becomes quite apparent that you haven't just magically found Trunk's twin brother. Just a really, really weird coincidence.
Are there any other weird coincidences?
The rest of these adventurers are just strangers to you. No one looks particularly familiar.
Is there anyone there that bakes?
I mean, in their caravan and yours, there's a number of bakers,
Oh,
but none of the
adventurers.
adventurers.
Okay. Yes. Hold on. They hired Vesta as an adventurer. They're like, can you guard our caravan? And Vesta said, yes. I like that a lot. Anyway, okay.
Well, supper time. You guys busying yourselves with anything?
Yeah, I'm busying myself trying to figure where this man came from. I'm suspicious.
I told you.
No, he told me where he came from. But why here? Why now?
I'm losing interest in this. It's just to Reggie, this is just a coincidence. He's gonna go and pray.
Well, put in a...
Pray for good fortune, because he's been noticing it slipping.
All right. What about through the evening?
I'm rolling... what can I roll to figure this out? I feel like I want to roll... What would I have to roll to figure out exactly how similar these two are? Like,
At this point, it's
twin
really
similar, or are they like clone similar?
At this point, it's one of those things where you're just like driving yourself nuts. They're a little like the one guy's like a ½ inch shorter. He's got sort of darker circles around the eyes. He's got a nick in the one ear. Maybe one tusk is slightly larger than the other. Like, it's one of those things where once you sit there and talk to the guy and have a conversation, you can tell he's a different physical person, but at a distance, it's just one of those eerie
He's
things.
very angry.
Like if you were to like go down to the corner store, and as you're walking there, you see a bald dude with like a little bit of a beardage and like a black and gray striped sweater.
You can't say that because it's happened to me before, and it was you.
That is true.
So, argument moot.
Yeah, at that moment you notice a squirrel folk walk up, just as he's starting to get a little bit angry and the squirrel folk walks up and goes, Now, you promised to count to 3 every time you got angry.
Are you two dating?
I can't hit, that's Will.
Oh no, you're role playing this now. All right, I'm yelling.
I'm
are
the
you two
GM
dating?
here. There's no squirrel folk. This is my boat.
The boat has been taken over.
Quick, mutiny!
Mutiny!
Are you two dating?
Oh yeah, we've been dating for several years now. Very active.
Dealing knives.
Oh no, I've never been one for knives.
I roll understand to see if they're lying. That's a 6. Were you lying?
No.
God damn it. Okay.
Absolution just sort of like looks over as you guys are like cackling to each other by the side of the fire, making up this elaborate scenario.
Don't pull it was all a dream on us.
It wasn't all a dream. It was all a meme.
So he has no dots in weapon, correct?
He doesn't have any dots in weapon. No, he has 1 dot in weapon. I don't think my dad would last.
You two notice, you don't. There's a bit of like a fuzz wave on the side of his head. You can see that like it's a stress pulse. You just don't notice it because it's weird fuzzy stuff. You don't know how that works.
Humans are weird.
Humans.
He says, gesturing at a rat folk.
Man, humans. Why do they call you the Knight?
Because of the helmet.
But what if you don't have the helmet?
Maybe I'm not the night. Maybe I'm the day.
Oh, that was a good. You know what? That was a good one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, IRL props Will on that one.
That's good.
That is perfectly irritating.
You guys can strategize. I'm gonna be running to the bathroom.
Oh, so they're sneaking us.
I'm getting a little bit too tied up because when Will went to the bathroom, I'm like, but what if they attack us while you're gone?
And all of a sudden, all of them show up.
Will, control your enemies. So, Salas, have you changed your mind? Have you come to see sense?
No, You have my knife.
Oh. I sharpen.
Thanks.
Don't let it get dull.
Yeah, I'll be sure to treat it right this time. See ya.
Yep.
And then...
In that case, you'd be looking at a bunch of different things. Like, in this region, near the desert, there's a lot of, like, flatbreads. There's, like, preserved meat.
I'll take a crap ton of flatbread.
Yeah. They're willing to offer you a bunch of flatbread.
How much for flatbread?
It's worth about the same, but it doesn't last as long. So this has got to be stuff you eat within like a week or so.
That won't be an issue.
Salas storms into a shop. He storms into Sam's sandwich store. He's like, what you got? He's like, well, we got some flatbread, we got some cured meat, we got a bit of fresh vegetables.
No, flatbread. No, just the flatbread. I just want the flatbread. Nothing else.
Not that other shit on there.
And then you just shove it in the gullet.
No, I don't do it right there. I just go, thanks, and I leave.
Now, traditionally, you do it right there, though.
Traditionally, I do. But someone needs to be initiated into seeing Salas eat.
Alright, as you back off, this thing goes whoomp, right in your former position. It then moves slightly and attacks Reggie.
How many attacks does this thing fucking get?
Oh no!
For 6.
Okay.
I do love Vesta goes in for negotiations, followed by this huge hulking man with a giant sword. The implication to them is this is the leader, this is the bodyguard. When in reality, this is the leader, and this is some idiot that she bumped into on the street and has been following her.
Henny notices a little ways off from the caravan. There's a dude who's just sort of like leaning against a nearby post. Who's just been kind of watching for a little while.
What?
How obvious is Henny being right now?
Good question.
Real stealthy, real sneaky.
Yeah, but you also told me to look.
Sometimes I forget that you're a dullard, okay? Is that okay? I'm surrounded by them. I just want some equal company.
I do not trust you.
Is it
I do not
Mr.
trust anyone.
Is it Mr. Sword or Mr. Big Sword?
Big sword. Do you want to see it?
I think that was a line in my wife's book once.
Okay, well.
Never mind that book. There's no need. There's no need to disgrace the book. Okay.
Right as they sort of run off, you see that there's a decent-looking Lapine nearby who's sort of like throwing a dude away into the alley and going, "And stay out." Man, some people have no respect, am I right?
Am I right?
Chet Baker, by the way. Chet, nice to meet you.
Chet.
Mm.
Would be nice if this city had less unkind folk in it, but I guess that's how it is. Then again, it's how it is everywhere. Anyhow, I won't keep you. I'll see you around.
See you around.
Goodbye.
I'm just picturing Chet Baker to wander off, go grab his like 6-string guitar, acoustic guitar, sit out on a field somewhere and just strum it for all the college girls that
Start
walk
playing
past.
Wonderwall.
Start playing fucking Wonderwall.
Anyways, I should go make sure I'm not hurt. Have a
Yeah.
good day.
You do.
Goodbye.
Thanks for the help there, Johnny.
Mm. They were no match.
By now it's around lunch.
Chelsea's
having
at the
a little-
point of herself laughing is then in turn making her laugh.
I'm loving Johnny Big Sword. I'm loving this character.
I like her. He's a lot of fun.
Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.
I should probably make sure I don't have any internal bleeding.
Goodbye. Okay, I'm okay.
That is a problem for weak things like you. Bleeding on the inside as well as the outside.
Yeah.
Johnny is so one-dimensional, he's wrapped around to two-dimensional again. Okay, I'm Special K, you're the Beast. Will...
The looming specter of death.
The Looming Spectre of Death. It's not a great radio name, but it does suit you very well.
No, this is perfect.
Uh-huh.
You just go, okay, Special K, we're going to cut to a special interview with Grim Spectre of Death. Grim Spectre of Death, can you hear us?
Always a card, that Grim Spectre of
Always
Death.
a card. All right, so Grim
It's
Spectre of
just
Death.
that one
where-
bit. It's just that one bit, like, too often, like, you know when a radio station thinks they're funny, and they kind of are, but they won't stop?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
we can-
3 times an hour. Like,
we-
it
we
happens
can
multiple
continue
times
that
on your way to
bit.
work.
We can continue that bit. So, Grim Spectre of Death, where are you right now? Oh, really fascinating. Okay, so I've been given to understand that there are a lot of people around for this event. Is that true?
I loom.
No, don't we all, Spectre of Death. Now, they said Katy Perry was going to be there.
Have you seen her yet?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we should probably start the show. Okay.
So that's this.
That is not G5. That is...
Okay. So I probably have that wrong. And
Didn't we go through this, like, a whole bunch in a couple of
Yeah, but I had
one-shots?
to enter every single map. I had to enter every single map, and then I had to like label it all, and then I had to go into
It's
this
okay.
stupid thing. Okay.
We're not.
I'm gonna go fix it.
It's okay.
We all love and support you, Ken.
All right, cool, thanks.
I was lying to boost his self-esteem.
How cruel.
What's Vesta doing during this time? Poring over her list of like things to change, like.
Kind of. It's like, you know, this guard watch could be optimized a little bit better, I think.
Did you take like mental specialization management?
I didn't. Maybe I will have to.
Ooh.
Management. Did I do that? Like a mental specialization in...
Management? Yeah.
This
Would be,
build,
oh my god, you're the party's manager.
this build just keeps getting weirder.
Dawn, while the villagers are still sort of getting up, getting settled, is Henny and Reggie on watch.
I mean, I'll take the card.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I can have a 4 of hearts or a king of hearts.
Oh, I hate you
I'll
so-
take the 4 of hearts.
I hate you so much, Reggie. You know what? And he says, I guess that's just the way the legal system works, and I'll have to trust it. Not gonna take matters into my own hands on that one. We gotta turn around, guys!
Not gonna dig into this controversial topic
I'm,
quite right now.
I'm just picturing like film screen on that dark, gritty. It's at night. There's like raining, a thunderstorm, and then you see like, what was the guy's name again? That's getting charged.
Joran.
Joran. You see Joran walking underneath another bell tower, and then you just hear it ring, and he looks up, and there's just a lightning strike, and he just sees the owl mask above him, swooping down on him.
It's like the Batman
Yeah.
intro, all Art Deco.
But Henny has 0 physical, so she splatters onto the ground.
Just dead. So you're taking the Jack of Spades, right? No, okay, you're taking the 8 of Diamonds? Alright.
That Jack of Spades, I think he's just going to be a permanent fixture on this table.
The looming specter of death.
Exactly.
Callback humor.
Oh, I thought you were going on something else. What else? Like, what else do you know?
No, it's just I just thought it was interesting how they got all these trees. It's a lot easier than trying to build them with nails.
No, I agree. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Sorry, I don't talk much.
No, that's that's fine. It's nice just to have someone to listen.
Thanks.
I listen.
Reggie says, while listening to this whole conversation.
I excuse me one moment. I hop off the wagon, and I walk over to Reggie's wagon, and I hop on beside him, and I kind of lean in, just so only he can hear me say, Reginald, I'm going to murder you.
That's cute.
I'm fuming, and I leave.
The early night comes. Vesta and Elbjorn are on watch.
I will take it.
All right.
I will do the Cardin.
The Cardin?
Cardin. Doing the card stuff. Oops.
Don't worry, that's just my sink. If anyone can actually hear that, that's my sink. It has a partial clog. It occasionally does that. It sounds terrifying. It sounds like genuinely Cthulhu is rising up from the sink.
Oh, and I bet it was like late at night the first time it happened.
Yeah.
Viewers can hear.
Viewers can hear? Perfect. Perfect.
That's so
It doesn't
loud.
sound like plumbing. It sounds like something
Straight
knocking.
up Cthulhu is coming through my kitchen sink, yes.
Thanks for covering for my horrible bowel sounds.
No problem, I do that all the time. Oh, yes. We work very well together. Now, Vesta, I'm a little bit curious. How about you? I mean, we've talked to Henny about Bea, but like
Circumstantial evidence. That's all you have.
But what about Chaz?
And Vesta. The dinner guard are Vesta, Reggie, Johnstone, and Steelfist. You have nowhere to go.
Was that Reggie or was that Ken?
That was me. Turn the tables on this shit. No more of the 20 questions. What about you, Vesta?
This is the best kind of PvP.
The night passes without event, and it's Henny and Reggie first thing in the morning.
I'll take this card.
See,
Okay.
that should be the radio opener. It's Henny and Reggie first thing in the morning.
The first thing in the morning. We'll take a look at traffic. There's bandits out there, and
Let's
7 of
check in on
hearts.
the looming specter of death.
I don't really want to, but they'll fire me if I don't.
They said they like this bit. It's the nephew's son. It's the producer's nephew. I can't really do anything about it.
Every time I look away, he just gets closer.
But what book are you really? No, okay.
I'm rolling. There's no horny roll, so
Mental specialization.
mental. Oh my god.
It would be a social one, but
Trading? Does the mobile government affect trading?
yeah, it's the whole thing.
Okay, I care to elaborate, perhaps? I
Well,
like whole things better than half things.
yeah. Usually Council Henge is good if you want to trade off some stuff. Plus, it's nice to go through the swamps because they just trade money, which is easier.
And it's better for the economics health of the nation to have actual coin being
that
transferred.
that thing. Well, and also like it's nice to go through the forest sometimes because you get like interesting things,
Mhm.
but
I think this is like that like How to Train Your Dragon meme. Where Vesta's like,
And then behind Vesta is Reggie.
Oh man, good chat.
what are you looking for?
well, so I have like poison grenades and bombs. I have cold bombs. I have healing potions. I have fire bombs. I have a lightning bomb.
Can this be the conversation between the shopkeeper and Vesta? Oh, what are you looking for?
Well, I
This
have
cute
this
little
bomb
bunny
and
person.
this bomb
I got
and this
these bombs
bomb.
and these ones.
Truth be told, that would just be straight up your conversation. The late night, witching hour, and twilight go by.
Well, at least we know that she's not cheating on him because all relationships have two people in them.
That smile at the camera. Oof. Yikes.
Gotta pick a name.
The
Bun-
grapefruit.
Grapefruit. I like it.
Bunstein.
I like grapefruit.
Yeah.
The nickname, obviously.
For what?
Because you fucking love grapefruit. It's all you ever eat. Except for bread.
Does grapefruit exist?
Not around where you guys are. It would be an exotic thing.
Is there a technique to make grapefruit?
What?
Is there a way I can
Is
make
there a grapefruit
tasting
technique?
things?
What do you mean?
Okay, never mind. Can't make grapefruit anymore.
Instantaneous moment and it dawned on your face was perfect. Just
Get this man out of here!
Just
Get out!
Out! Leave! No! No! No!
Oh,
No! You're
okay.
banished. You're out. It's my stream. This is my
Get
house.
out of here!